What if the parts you've been avoiding were waiting to save you? In the hush between breaths, as dusk settles on the forest floor and the last gold ribbons of light slip behind the trees, a question stirs. It lingers in the shadowed air, like dew on moss, soft and patient. What if your darkness is not an enemy, but a forgotten companion? The places you shy away from, the stories never told. What might they offer if you let yourself listen? Tonight, as the candlelight flickers and shadows blend with the gentle hush of the woods, we begin a journey inward, one guided by curiosity, kindness, and the courage to meet ourselves where we truly are. This is Shadow Bloom Healing, and you are safe here. Let's walk together. Why does shadow work matter? Why do we, again and again, find ourselves drawn to the places we least understand? Carl Jung called the shadow the hidden, unconscious aspects of ourselves, those traits and longings we're taught to bury. Imagine a child hiding behind a curtain, small hands clutching the fabric, peeking out in fear and wonder. The room is bright, laughter echoes, but the child remains unseen, believing that to step out is to risk too much. Years pass. The curtain fades. The child grows into an adult, but somewhere deep inside, a part of them still hides, still believes that some pieces must be tucked away, unseen. Shadow work is the gentle process of pulling back the curtain, letting in soft light, and greeting these long-lost parts. Not to judge or banish them, but to listen, to understand that wholeness is not about erasing the dark, but weaving it into the full tapestry of who we are. Healing is neither swift nor dramatic. It is the slow, patient gathering of the pieces we once exiled. Each prompt you'll encounter tonight is a lantern, held up to the winding path of your soul. With every question, a new possibility, a way to see yourself with fresh eyes and a softened heart. Begin by simply noticing your breath, the rise and fall, the gentle tide within your chest. Feel the ground beneath you, real or imagined, and let yourself be held. As we move forward, remember, there are no wrong answers here, only invitations to curiosity, to tender honesty, to a deeper kind of seeing. Prompt 1. What do I criticize in others that I might fear in myself? So often, what irritates or unsettles us in others is a reflection of something hidden within. This is the dance of projection. Picture a quiet room at night, a candle set on the table. Its flame dances, casting shadows on the walls, strange, elongated, shifting shapes. The shadows are not the candle nor the wall, but the space in between. So too, what we see and judge in others is often a shape cast by the flame of our own hidden truths. When you find yourself bristling at someone's words or choices, pause. Before you react, breathe deeply. Picture those flickering shadows. Ask yourself, is there a part of me that fears being like this? A trait I disown but secretly recognize? The critic within is not cruel. It is protective, guarding us from parts we learned were dangerous to show. Try this. After a conflict or a moment of judgment, find a quiet corner. Open your journal. Let your hand move freely as you write. What do I criticize in others? Notice what arises. No need to fix or analyze. Simply witness. Ground yourself with a slow, gentle breath before you begin. Imagine your words as seeds, planted in fertile soil. In time, they may bloom into understanding. Prompt 2. When did I first learn that part of me was unacceptable? There are moments in childhood, small, almost invisible, when we learn that certain feelings, dreams, or quirks are not welcome. Maybe it was a sharp word, a disapproving glance, laughter at a vulnerable moment. Imagine a journal page, torn at the edges, ink faded by tears. Or a photograph, once precious, now tucked away and forgotten. To meet your inner child, you need gentleness. Find a quiet space, free from the rush of the world. Hold the question softly. When did I first learn this part of me wasn't safe? Try writing your answer with your non-dominant hand. This simple shift bypasses your inner censor and lets your subconscious speak more freely. You may be surprised by what appears: snippets of memory, flashes of emotion, words you haven't thought in years. Honor whatever comes. You are not here to judge the past, but to witness it with compassion. If sadness or anger arises, breathe through it. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper to yourself, "It's okay, I see you." Healing begins when the child within finally feels seen. Prompt 3. What masks am I still wearing, and why? As we grow, we learn to wear masks, crafted from expectation, stitched together with fear and longing. The persona is an archetype, the face we offer the world, polished and poised. But what lies beneath? Picture a porcelain mask, its surface smooth and gleaming, but a crack runs through it, delicate, beautiful in its imperfection. Through this crack, your true self peers out, longing for air. Ask yourself, what masks am I still wearing? Who do I become when I want to be loved, accepted, or safe? Perhaps you play the caretaker, the achiever, the one who never cries. Gently name your masks one by one. There is no shame in this, only the courage to see clearly. Affirm to yourself, it's safe to be seen without pretending. Imagine removing the mask, one slow breath at a time. Who is there in the quiet? What does she long for? Let yourself meet her eyes, steady and unguarded. The world needs your authenticity more than your perfection. Prompt 4. How does my body react when I'm triggered? Our shadows do not just live in the mind, they dwell in the body too. Each memory, each wound, is etched in muscle and bone, in the way our hearts race or our fists clench. Imagine your chest glowing softly, a warm light pulsing beneath your ribs. Sometimes when pain or fear is triggered, this light is covered by tension, a shield, a fortress. Next time you feel yourself triggered by a word, a look, a memory, pause. Place your hand gently on your chest. Breathe in, slow and deep, counting to 3. Feel the rise and fall beneath your palm. Name the sensation aloud. I feel tightness. My hands are cold. My jaw is clenched. No need to change it, just witness. Your body is telling the story your mind cannot yet speak. With practice, this somatic awareness becomes a doorway. Through it you can enter the heart of your shadows, offering not judgment, but presence. In every breath, a chance to soften, to listen, to heal. Prompt 5. What am I afraid will happen if I fully accept myself? At the root of every shadow is a core fear, a belief that, if we are truly ourselves, we will be rejected, abandoned, or unloved. This fear is powerful, ancient, woven into our survival, yet it is also the key to our freedom. When you are ready, sit in a darkened room. Let the hush wrap around you like a velvet cloak. Imagine a clearing in the forest, the full moon hanging above, silver light bathing the earth. Ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I fully accept myself? Let the question echo in the silence. Write or speak your answer, no judgment, no censorship. This is a sacred space. Perhaps you fear loneliness, or failure, or the loss of belonging. Perhaps you fear your own power. Whatever arises, honor it. Whisper this affirmation. I am worthy of wholeness. Let the words settle in your bones, soft and true. Remember, self-acceptance is not a destination, but a practice. Each time you choose to welcome your whole self, the light and the dark, you reclaim a piece of your soul. As we come to the end of this journey, let these questions linger in the quiet corners of your day. They are not here to fix you. They are here to help you feel seen, to remind you that healing is not about becoming someone else, but about remembering who you have always been. Find a candle, light it slowly, watching the flame catch and dance. Sit with your journal, your breath, your heart. Write what comes. Share what you feel if you wish. This is a safe space. Every story matters. Every shadow belongs. You are not broken. You are becoming. In the gentle light of your own awareness, even the darkest forest is transformed. If one of these prompts spoke to your soul, let your words be heard. Share your thoughts in the comments. Here, you are held exactly as you are. And if you wish to continue walking this path, one breath, one question, one gentle awakening at a time, know that you are never alone. With each dusk that falls and each dawn that rises, you are blooming, softly, bravely, beautifully, into your whole self. Beneath the surface, where roots entwine and memories sleep, your healing has already begun. I am not broken, I am becoming. Breathe, rest, trust the unfolding.